Hello, everybody. This is the Lenny Matthews, and we're doing the LMS Extra Show and Harlem in the 20th Century by Maureen Mallory. Give her a big hand. Miss Mallory, how are you? How are you? You said you were born in Hartford, Connecticut, right?
Born in Hartford, Connecticut.
And you were raised in the city of brotherly love.
That's it.
How'd you get to Harlem?
Oh my God. Wow. Well, it's kind of a long story. I moved to New York City from Atlanta. I'm a journalist and worked for CNN, so I came to New York. Really a career move and to get back closer to home. Philadelphia. So. Okay. Yes.
This book, listen to Duke Ellington take the A train headed uptown, right?
Yes.
Tell us how did you put this book together?
Well, actually, briefly, I was approached by an editor because of my first book, which is Urban Theory, Critical Thoughts in America, which is available as an ebook right now.
Okay.
So an editor at the History Press saw that book, and then he approached me and said, hey, you would be a good person to do a history just of Harlem, the community. And I quickly told him, I'm not from Harlem, so if you're looking for a story from someone from Harlem, I'm not from Harlem. However, I'm a history major and a journalist. So we went from there, but when we first started talking about, he said, he wanted a history of Harlem. I said, well, Harlem is changing,
And what way is changing? We're going to talk on the future show. What way is changing?
Oh my gosh, the influx of new people, Europeans moving into the community.
Jogging in the nighttime, right?
Right. Yeah, housing, just the future. I was asked at another event what my opinion of what Harlem would be in the future, and I said,
the 21st. This is the 20th. What happened in the 21st century?
Right. And Harlem is going to be with the rich history for African Americans. In the future, it's going to have a history, a mixed history. A lot of Europeans in the community, and what that's going to bring as far as restaurants, services, entertainment available in the community.
I'm not mentioning names of restaurants, okay?
Uh-oh.
I was on Lenox Avenue, 100 and around 125th Street, up around there. Right. I remember years back, they weren't doing that good.
Right.
Now everybody, you got to go on. They got these fancy. I mentioned your name because I'm not giving these people no free plug. Okay. Even they give me a free meal, no free plug. But it's just changing up there a whole lot, though, right?
Oh yeah, catering to, higher income folks, just making it more of a, if anybody uses the term, the yuppie-ish.
Yeah, but you said what the yuppies told you about, right?
I'm sorry?
You said what the yuppies told you about, like by Harlem, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I think you eventually said that. He said that somebody said, "Well, where's Harlem?" Because of all the places in New York City, the tourists want to see the third thing they want to see. They may go see the Empire State Building where King Kong was with Fay Ray, and they may want to go to the Statue of Liberty, go to Ellis Island, whatever.
Right.
But the third place they want to see, the main place they want to see, number one on the list, almost number one, is top of the pile, Harlem.
Oh, absolutely.
Why you think we want to go see Harlem?
Well, everyone knows, certainly African Americans, we know that the history is so rich here, but everybody knows about the music history, the political history. It's just, people want to know, what is this community, Harlem? What happened here? What's so special about it? And me personally, I say that Harlem is one of the most unique communities. There's no other community like Harlem in this nation, hands down. I mean, if you look at the history from music, political history, presidents have been here, lived here, thrived here. Political leaders have been here, lived here, thrived here. changed the nation. You know, Thurgood Marshall lived in this area. Our athletics, Joe Louis, who's on the cover of the book, spent a lot of time in Harlem. And a lot of these things were going on like kind of concurrently. The political, you know, movements at different times, and, you know, the athletes, and just so much has happened at the same time and changed like world history, you know. And so that's why I say there's no other community like, you know, presidents, even our current president, you know, Barack Obama, as a student at Columbia.
We'll leave it at that because we in an election year. And I'm not giving nobody no ego time. You'll be putting me out of business. They be shut me down like they shut down one of these stations in New York City. On that note, I'd like to thank you so much for coming on the LMS online. People can buy. When people could get more information about this book, we online, so we can talk about where they can get this book. They could go online.
They can go online, Amazon.com, all the books at Barnes and Nobles, everywhere.
Okay.
It's also available as an ebook.
Okay, all right. On that note, on that note, maybe we get available here, sisters. You talk to sisters. This is the LMS extra online show. We could do what we want to do, and we'll be back.
Thank you for having me.